It's a Colorado combo hunt as I'm stalking whitetail and mule deer in the eastern plains. You look at that country and just think, there's no way there's big trophy animals out here. But I tell you what, it produces, and it produces big time. And poetry in motion with roosters flushing against a cobalt blue sky.
Good shot.
Bucks and birds at one of America's dreamiest hunting venues on this sporting classic. Here we go, here we go.
Some adventures are found at the crossroads of epic and unforgettable, and they're best enjoyed with a close friend, a companion who cherishes the sporting life just as much as you do. It's someone who knows the magic contained in the simple phrase, opening day, and who understands that the words hunter and conservationist are one and the same, for we've been giving back for generations. And sharing the outdoors with someone who celebrates the history, the art, and the romance of this way of life makes for a friendship to last the ages. One where the sound of a snickering horse, the crackling of a mountain campfire, the whiff of gunpowder will transport you to that same stirring part of the soul. Welcome to Sporting Classics. That old trusted friend who shares your love of adventure and reminds you of the greatest days of your life.
Look at them all. Oh, they're just way out there, aren't they?
I mean, they're in the middle of the damn field.
Well, it's a buck in the back, but I can't make out any real size.
I don't think we're gonna get close enough. They're out in the middle. It's just too flat.
No, there's more.
That's way too many does for there not to be a good one lurking somewhere around here.
Yeah. I just don't see any more.
And they're rolling now. We'll just let them go. At least we know where they're at.
It's a lot of decoys.
I'm not gonna get close enough on that deal. Oh, that brew's chilly.
When most people think of big game hunting in Colorado, they're drawn to the mountains, right? You're thinking of the Rocky Mountain elk up in the big high country. You're thinking of sheep and goats and moose. But really, the eastern plains of Colorado are producing gigantic bucks. I'm in Byers, Colorado with a combo tag for either whitetail or mule deer. I'm hunting at the Bluffs Club owned by the McLennan family, who I've known for 20 years.
This is a longtime family property since 1983. My grandfather and dad, brother, all part of the show, including moms and sisters, so it's a pretty special place.
Super close to the airport, 45 minutes from DIA. So it's really just a great position to be in out here. And yet it's in the middle of nowhere. You get out here and it's like there's nothing out here, just vastness. It's really a land of opportunity, and it's a mixed bag. If you can go after mule deer, you can go after whitetails with the same tag. So it's this little piece of paradise for me living outside of Denver. It's really incredible what this state offers. That is a beefy buck.
Yeah, he's just chilling up there, man.
A big part of hunting is who you get to hunt with, right? And Colin's a new guide. He's been out here at the Bluffs.
Youngest by far, 21 years old, but I feel very, very fortunate to spend time with guys like Chris and Russ, who are great mentors.
So it was really fun just to kind of share one of his early big game hunts.
In my opinion, I think Eastern Colorado is one of the best hidden gems in the United States for hunting. It's just truly amazing. You can see tons of wildlife. I mean, badgers, coyotes, big mule deer, whitetail, tons of pronghorn. I mean, truly it is one of the coolest places to hunt. You go from flat, open wheat fields and cornfields to big, deep canyon country.
It becomes like a little mini Grand Canyon. Nooks and crannies of coulees and draws.
And that country can hide a lot of deer. We were focusing on whitetail to start, and our method behind that was really, the whitetail like to hang out on these creek bottoms, and they kind of spread out from the creek bottoms as the morning goes on to bed. So we kind of sat on the outskirts of the bluffs, to start. We were just kind of quiet and sat still, did a lot of glassing.
At one point, we're way out in the eastern plains. I mean, it's vastness out there, just open country. You think, man, a deer's got to pack its lunch to get across this terrain. I look way, way down, and I could see a deer standing underneath an old cottonwood. Put the glass up, and I could see a buck bedded down. Couldn't really tell exactly how big he was, but got a nice frame, thick neck, looks like he's in the rut. He's got a doe with him.
He goes, I think it's a whitetail. And I looked down there and I said, yeah, it kind of looks like it. We were a long ways away. I mean, mile and a half. It was a ways.
Made a plan, we can get down here. We snuck all the way down the bottom of this draw.
We're gonna be so close, we'll be able to see exactly what he is.
We had identified a berm that we could move up on that would put us about 125 yards from the deer. We still couldn't see them. It's just crazy how they hide here. There's very little cover, and yet they can just disappear.
Just a waiting game, I guess.
Yeah. We could also be sitting here for 6 hours.
Yeah, and we don't know if it's a buck we actually want to shoot,
Right.
so.
And then all of a sudden I could see 1 ear, 2 ears, 3 ears, 4 ears.
Ears pop up, and it's like, those look a lot like mule deer ears. You know, did they transform, or did we misidentify from a mile and a half?
Okay, they're coming out, that's a mule deer.
After a mile and a half stalk and an hour-long wait for a deer we never quite got a good look at, what we thought was a big whitetail ended up being, well, an average mule deer. Now about that eye appointment.
They're coming out, that's a mule deer, little buck.
Oh, crap.
A little decent mule deer buck looks like a big whitetail from a long ways away. It just wasn't what we thought, but it was tons of fun to get that close. Anytime you can get that close to any animal, it's just an awesome part of the journey.
Well, it pays to get close, doesn't it?
Yep.
There could have just as easily been a 200-inch mule deer jump up.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of deer we didn't see from up top.
Yeah.
It was a fun little encounter, fun little stalk. They get up, it's like, oh God, they're mule deer. And the buck, of course, was tiny for the fact that it looked like a whitetail for so far away. Let's find a shooter this time. You know, I've had so many great hunts in eastern Colorado, and one of my favorite was a whitetail hunt not 30 minutes from where I'm standing right now. We could see something that we thought was probably his antlers in the middle of a yucca. And finally it turned and we could see that's him. That's this buck bedded down. And I shoot him on the run about 70 yards. Biggest whitetail I've ever killed, over 200 inches.
Best buck of my life, so good memories in this part of the world.
I was hoping to find another big whitetail this year, but we just weren't seeing them, so we decided to change our game plan.
Weren't really finding what we were looking for, so we switched gears.
This started as a whitetail hunt. We got out here though, and the rut really wasn't on. Russ said, look, let's see if we can get a voucher. It's a dealer's choice in many cases. It's whitetail, mule deer, and they had been seeing a good buck in this area. And I said, by all means, I'm all in. I love mule deer just as much as whitetails, so why not? Focusing on the mule deer was a pretty easy decision. After all, this is where I took the biggest mule deer of my life.
We started working our way down a draw, and we saw him before he saw us.
Big buck, it's a pretty deer.
He's got great mass.
We were able to get on a really nice mule deer, and maybe probably one of the most memorable hunts I have.
He could see us, I'm pretty sure, but he was also pretty confident that if he didn't move, we hadn't seen him, and he did not move an inch.
We can get above him, don't you think? What is he, about 350 right there?
337. I think we can drop down to our left and go over the top there.
We were able to back off and drop down across this little draw and then come up over this ridge on him.
And every step we're taking, we're getting closer and closer and closer. It's a personal history, quite frankly.
I think he's right down here. Right here, right here, right here. Right here, can you see his left side?
Suddenly we're within probably 50 yards, and I can see the tops of his antlers underneath the bush.
He's gonna go.
Here he goes.
Oh, what a buck! Nice buck!
Look at that buck! Boom, drops to the shot. Just a spectacular encounter.
Was he 20 yards away?
That's just a beautiful buck, man.
It's not very often in your life that you have the opportunity to shoot an animal or to even see an animal like that, of that quality and that caliber, and that buck was in his prime.
The biggest whitetail and the biggest mule deer I have ever killed in my life were both taken within an hour of this location. It's a unique place for me that holds special memories. But I can't take it for granted that I will always be able to hunt here. That's why I support Safari Club International, whose mission it is to protect our freedom to hunt and to promote wildlife conservation worldwide. SCI is on the front lines of hunting and conservation and advocacy in the US, and through their efforts, more hunters can enjoy the freedom to hunt here at home. SCI is the proverbial tip of the spear to keep our sport alive for generations to come. The Bluffs also provide exceptional bird hunting, and Russell is an accomplished dog breeder, trainer, and handler. I got a good feeling about this. There's got to be a bird here. Watching good dogs work with strong flying birds,
Rooster!
well, it's poetry in motion. I love coming to the Bluffs because I live about an hour away. Every time I come out here, the cover is great. The dogs out here are always fantastic. Russ does just a tremendous job with these dogs.
We've got brothers that we're running today. Gage is that one.
That's Gage?
Yep, and that's Dawn up there. This is their second full year of hunting, so they should be pretty stellar. Shall we?
Joining us is Walther Arms VP of Marketing and Product Development, Jens Crow.
We're out here this week to use Chris and his awesome team of people to help us film a commercial for our new Walther WMP pistol.
Action.
That's our Walther Magnum pistol. We're really excited about it.
You ready? The bird's moving.
Should be an awesome afternoon out here with this weather, and we'll see how many birds we can get. Some of these birds will hold tight and walk right over them, and others are flushing at 40, 50 yards, man. They're working hard at it today, making the dogs work.
It's in front of us somewhere. Oh, chucker.
Can't believe that bird sat right there.
Welcome to Colorado.
Beautiful weather. Autumn in Colorado doesn't get any better. Up here, Cody. Another hunter joining us for pheasants and chucker at the Bluffs is good friend and competitive pistol shooter, Cody Osborne.
I don't know what to expect on this hunt. Never been pheasant hunting before.
Might want to go on the backside, Cody.
After doing a lot of competition shooting, you kind of get in the zone of this like point shoot.
Ooh, be ready, chucker!
Come on. I think I missed that one. That one felt like a gimme. It's a little frustrating, you know, to miss. No one likes to miss. They're a little sneakier than I thought they'd be.
Let's just go ahead and keep working into the wind.
That's tricky. Those birds get up and go with the wind, against the wind, across the wind, however they feel like flying.
Oh yeah, chucker right here in front of Gage. Be ready on your side.
Yep. Coming towards you.
Oh,
Chucker!
Get my butt kicked.
Got a point back here?
Yeah.
Look at that. Pretty, pretty, pretty.
I think that some of the times when you really start to question the dogs and you're standing there and it's hot and they're running big and you're thinking they've covered all this country and we haven't seen a bird and maybe the birds aren't here, and then out of the middle of nowhere, they just stretch it out a little farther and lock down on point. You walk up, kick around, you don't find a bird, you release the dog and he says, no, it's right here. What are you pointing, huh? Oh, chucker! Coming at you! Nice. Good shot.
Great dog work. A couple of roosters getting up in the Colorado sunshine. It's fantastic. So this is an ancient riverbed that just basically spans the whole eastern plains out here, doesn't it?
It does. So it starts at the Palmer Divide, and then there's actually 3 drainages, east, west, and middle Bijou. And this is the confluence of all 3 right here. There's a rooster.
Go ahead and move up, Cody, as far as you can go. Oh, there you go.
Ah, finally.
Nice!
There he was. Once I got that first one, everything got a little easier after that. Coming over from the pistol world, getting back on a shotgun just took a little getting used to.
You ready to shoot around those trees? Oh, Jen's right there! Nice shot!
It was a good poke, so I'll remember that one for a long time.
Oh, right behind you.
The shooting is fun because it's unpredictable and plenty of birds out here watching the dogs work. But really it's with camaraderie. Spending time with Chris is always a pleasure. To be outside and be out in the wild changes the conversation, changes the pace a little bit.
It was a great experience out there and I did learn a lot.
You're looking pretty solid over here.
Don't go all the way up.
Oh, he's up.
Don made a move probably 300 yards from us to lock on point. Jumps up and comes down off the top of that bluff and chucker. Of course, he flies over the top of us.
Over the top.
Everybody gets a shot, but not a very good one, and he flies away. No bird. Bird hunting's bird hunting.
It's always a treat to mix business with pleasure. We had a great hunt, and the Walther WMP commercial was an epic celebration of the company's hottest new model. After punting on our whitetail hunt, Colin and I focused on mule deer. With only one day left in the hunt, we were determined to find a good buck. We had to take our time, sift through the cover, keep glassing, and they had been seeing a good buck in this area.
We had kind of been looking for him, but no one had turned him up, so decided to see if we could go find that buck.
We met up with Russell, who has guided mule deer hunts on this terrain for decades and has a pretty good idea where a great buck had been hanging out.
We get up over one lip and Russ throws up the glass and says, okay, there's a doe.
We found a couple of does first, bedded down.
You can't order a spot that has more places for mule deer to hide.
Yeah, no kidding. Set him up there.
Pretty soon enough, there was the buck. They can be right underneath your nose and you don't even know they're there.
The buck was off to the left. About 300 yards away, we get set up on the lip of a canyon. Get the sticks on them, just wait and wait and wait.
Come on, big boy, stand up. Chris, they're looking at us. They're looking at us.
At the bluffs in eastern Colorado, we're locked in on a heavy mule deer buck.
Set him up there, above the two does at the bottom. Yeah.
He's a beautiful buck. You could dissect the antlers as he's turning and the sun's on him. He's just underneath the yucca. We get set up on the lip of a canyon, get the sticks on him, just wait and wait and wait. It's just this patience game.
Chris, they're looking at us. They're looking at us.
Finally, a doe gets up.
I think he'll stand up pretty soon.
Then thinking, all right, here it is. He's gonna get up too. She just beds back down again. The second doe gets up, does the same thing. And you can see the sun was beating down on him.
He's gonna move pretty soon. He's not gonna take that heat.
It was about 70 degrees out there. This is amazing temperatures for Colorado in November.
Come on, Daddy-o, get up and move. Come on, he's just gotta turn broadside.
He finally stands up.
Here we go, here we go. He's standing up, he's standing up. 301.
Turns broadside, starts nibbling.
Okay, here we go.
Smoked him. It's going down. Hammered him.
Nice. Good work.
Nice. What a beautiful buck, huh? He finally stands up, and that gives us just enough time and just smacked him.
Perfect shot. That buck maybe ran 5-10 yards, flipped over. Just a beautiful buck.
Nice when it works out, isn't it? That was awesome.
Coming out here worked out just fine.
Yep. Tell you what, it's a team effort on these deals, isn't it? You gotta cover a lot of ground.
It should be right here.
There he is.
Good work, sir.
Look at that.
Smelly
buck.
suck. He's got some mass to him.
Oh yeah, pretty deer. a split on his G2, just super beefy buck. And I mean, a neck like a linebacker. Great Colorado buck, man. Couldn't have been better. This ranch has been good to me. A lot of good memories on this ranch. For 20 years, I've called Colorado home. And while I always enjoy traveling all over the world to find the greatest adventures our sport has to offer,
Rooster!
it sure is nice to have a honey hole like this in your own backyard.